Clint Eastwood's name is as famous as Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, Stanley Kubrick. Clint Eastwood is one of those names. He is that iconic. But man, oh man, at 90 years old, he is still making movies and starring in them. I'll give him credit. But Clint, you should maybe retire on the acting part. Crime Macho stars Clint Eastwood and is about a one-time rodeo star and washed-up horse breeder takes a job to bring a man's young son home and take away from his alcoholic mom. It's a movie. Like, that is the basic review of this movie. It's a movie. It's a movie made by Clint Eastwood. A movie that I did watch on HBO Max tonight. It's set in 4K. I have surround sound, so yes, I know I like the movie theater experience. For this movie, I just know it's an older crowd kind of movie. So I was like, I'm gonna watch this one at home. I want to be on my couch tonight watching this movie. And I watched the whole thing. And man, oh man, this movie is not made for me. But I have seen a bunch of Clint Eastwood movies. I mean, A Perfect World is a fantastic movie. It's one of my favorite movies from Clint Eastwood. It probably is my favorite. That, $1 Million Baby, and probably Unforgiven. But with this movie, it really just felt like, hey, it's Clint Eastwood, and he's 91 years old, and that is this movie. So, like, when the movie begins, the first 10 minutes, I mean, we are already in it. We're in the adventure. Clint is already in Mexico. We're in this movie. I'm like, where the hell is this character development? There's no development. We get like a frame. We get this image to show off Clint Eastwood's younger past, but that's it. And then we move on. He's got to go get this young kid to go get back to the guy from Sling Blade. And it's this whole hoorah. But basically, it's about him teaching him lessons while he has a little rooster named Macho. Now, I'm not saying this is a horrible movie. Not whatsoever. The movie looks fantastic. I mean, wow, the movie looks good. The scenery, the score, it's really good to look at and listen to. But then you get Clint Eastwood's performance, who is 91 years old. And I will say this, he really is just playing one part, and the emotion on his face is an old man just and him dancing around and playing with the kid and the rooster. That's his performance, and that's all we get, because this whole movie just goes along. Like, I had to pause at one point. I was like, how much longer is in this movie? Because the plot is not keeping me intrigued. It really wasn't. I was nowhere wondering what's gonna happen next. Or the villain of this movie, yeah, that villain in the movie, that's not important at all in this movie. Again, the movie never gets me intense. The movie never made me gut bust laughing. Just nothing. I just sat there and watched it. I was like, I want to get up and go do something else. Now again, it's probably not the movie for me. My dad actually liked this movie. He said it was a good movie, and he loves Clint Eastwood. He always likes Clint Eastwood movies, and I agree. There's a lot of good ones out there. For me, though, this just proves to me that he probably needs to stick to the directing. Like Richard Jewell, American Sniper, great movies, great directed movies. He needs to probably retire acting, but he's still an icon. But this movie might not be for me, but it might maybe be for you. I'm going to give Crime Macho a C-. So now my question is, what is your favorite Clint Eastwood movie? He's made a lot of movies. He's also starred in a lot of movies. So what is your favorite directed Clint Eastwood movie? What's your favorite performance by Clint Eastwood movie? Performance? I have no idea. Favorite movie? Perfect World. Perfect World is great, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, enjoy this movie review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.